So once we came out with this one product, and before we had a few manufacturers that was like, oh, new skin's going into this area of the industry, like, you want us, me, pick me. And so they came to us and they had samples of the ingredient, which we require. We also require their testing to validate the ingredient. And then what they don't realize is that we then go repeat the testing, because we're one of the only companies in the world that has millions and millions, like literally. We have, like, in just one of our buildings, we have 5 laboratories that are right in a row next to each other, and the smallest room of all of those rooms has over $2 million of equipment in that one room. I know this because we were filming there one day, and I bumped in, just like this, I bumped into one of the pieces of equipment. And the scientist was like, don't worry, it's just $2 million you just bumped into. Get me out of this room! So anyways, we repeat those tests. And earlier you heard me talk about adulterated forms of ingredients. Those are ingredients that are easier to farm and easier to manufacture and process. So companies and farmers will make more money off of that, but it doesn't give the pure levels. And so what was brought to us from one of those companies, we were able to detect this is, and we're testing down to the parts per billion here. And so we were able to detect that it was it wasn't the pure source, it was an adulterated form of the key ingredient that we wanted. And so we told that manufacturer, sorry, but not only will we not use you now, but we'll never use you in the future either, because we have really high standards and you tried to slip something past us. So we had another manufacturer who came in and they said that we had used before, they knew us well, and they said, here's the raw ingredient, here's our studies, and here's the problem you're going to find, because they know new skin. They said there is a trace form of pesticide in this ingredient that nobody in the industry has figured out how to eradicate. That's like Christmas for our scientists. They're like, yes! And so they went to work, and sure enough, were able to do what nobody in the industry had been able to do and provide a pure form of that ingredient. They were able to figure out how to get rid of those trace elements of not only pesticide but fungicide that was in there.